Hi, and welcome to a brief intro video on the Logictry platform and how you can use it to build a web-ready pivot table. And so let's take a look first at an example application. So what we have here is we took this Google spreadsheet. Someone else created this. This is a list of 750 seed funds. And more specifically, how much they've raised, what's their total number of investments and exits, and what types of areas they prefer to invest in. We took this spreadsheet and made a pivot table that this is pulling the data directly from the Google spreadsheet. And then we can present it in this way where someone can say, show me late stage investment funds with 20 investments and 20 exits in the areas of big data and biotechnology. And there we go, and it has some helpful information about who they are. So this ability to create this widget from that spreadsheet very quickly and easily, this took 20 minutes to do, and now this widget can be shared and embedded anywhere. So now what let's do for the second half of this video is let's take a look at how you would go about building a web-ready pivot table like this. So we'll go ahead and we're going to create a new app. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to create our pivot table. And for this exercise, I'm going to go into my spreadsheets here, and I have a basic customer spreadsheet that's been built already with two customers, the state they're in, and the size of the customer. So we're going to use this spreadsheet here and just build a very simple basic pivot table. So if we go back to our brand new app that we've created, we'll go to the editor mode, and what we're going to do is put down a filter logic. And this is important because we're going to be doing some filtering in this pivot table. So the filter logic is what coordinates the effort happening. And then to make this filtering work, we're going to access some data. So when we put this down, we have the ability to pick between all these different spreadsheets, Logictry, Google Airtable, or just any REST API. And we'll stick with Logictry, and we can select the customer spreadsheet data. So now that we've done that, what we're going to do is put down 3 filters. And in the first one, we're going to put state, because this is one of the headers of the column. Then there's size, and then there's customer. And we'll put size below that, and then finally customer. So let's go ahead and preview if this works. And here we go. It auto-populated those filters directly from the spreadsheet, and if we pick Texas, it filtered both the size and the customer. And so it does a waterfall of filtering. And then if we pick California, it does the filters in that way. Now if we hadn't have picked this and we picked 50K, it would have filtered the customer ABC, or 100K the XYZ. But you notice it didn't filter up because, again, it is a waterfall filter. Let's make one last tweak here. And what we can do is we can put this filter on the right side of the screen. And to do that, we will go back in. We can put a split pane down, put 2 panes. This represents the left, this one represents the right. And we can put state and size on the left, and then we can put customer on the right. And now we preview, and we can see that we've made a basic, simple pivot table that people can start using.